This is a story about a fighter.
First generation Canadian, obviously parents are working as hard as they can to give their kids any opportunity they could. And like any other kid growing up in the 70s and 80s, you made some pretty...
Let's go with questionable choices.
If it wasn't for role models like teachers and local officers, and most importantly, our parents and coaches, those that believed in me got me in the right direction.
That direction led him to university hockey, then a successful business career. But then Alex found himself in a different kind of hockey fight.
Right around 2011, I was playing hockey with a gentleman named Lyle Marshall. His 6-year-old daughter, Diamond Marshall, was going through a rough bout of cancer. Right at the same time, in 2012, my brother was battling stage 4 lymphoma. I couldn't fathom the idea of a 6-year-old going through the same thing. And that's when I decided to give Lyle a call and said, we got to do something to help raise money for pediatric cancer research.
So he came up with the world's longest hockey game. 40 friends, some pizza. It
can't be that hard. I learned pretty quick. It was pretty hard. Yeah, it was 248 hours, but it was a 248-hour emotional roller coaster. The players are one thing. That's 40 players. None of this would be possible without the volunteers. 1,648 volunteers, raising close to $2 million in our first game, which led us to do it in 2014, and 2022, and 2024.
So with millions of dollars raised and a few Guinness World Records under his belt, Alex picks a different fight with different belts.
The Chestermere Boxing Club was something that we started during COVID. A club we created to give every kid in the community an opportunity to play sport. We never turn a kid away. Whether you have the financial means or not, you'll always be part of this club. If you can't afford to be a member of this club, in lieu you volunteer 15 hours a month within the community. That could be picking garbage, shoveling snow for seniors. Nothing in life is free. What they can do is kick back to the community and help the next person.
And sometimes the next person, maybe a bit like a young Alex, needs a little guidance.
And it's just a matter of working a little bit more with some of these kids and channeling their energy in the right direction through sport to keep them off the streets. It's been a pretty unique place. This club's essentially become a safe haven for a lot of kids in the community. We're trying to give these kids every opportunity to excel not only in sport, but in school, and also become better citizens. And some of these kids will come out and surprise you. One of them, Randy, who's qualifying for the Olympics in 2028. He's a kid that'll just melt your heart. He's worked his butt off to not only achieve greatness in the sport he's doing locally, but now to be on the national stage. And the best part is you have hundreds of kids that are looking up to him, knowing that it is a possibility. 100 or 200 kids a night through this club, all from different demographics and backgrounds. The kids immediately know we all bleed the same color. It's I would call it more of a culture, more of a family than I would a boxing club. If people gave up on me 20 or 25 years ago, I wouldn't be sitting here in the situation I am now. I love working with youth and empowering them, and then at some point just to pass the torch to the next kid and say, you know what, it's pretty cool to help somebody else.
Alex Halat, fighting for kids' futures, in the rink and in the ring.